Hello, my name is Father Joe Carey,
And I'm Kate Jensen.
And I'm Jack Hutter.
And I'm Jenna Budicini.
and we want to welcome you to the Cup of
Joe
Joe
on
on
the
the road. Well, Kate, it's good to see you here in Belcona Springs, and that's why we're celebrating the December retreat. And tell us a little bit about where you teach and what level and everything.
Yeah. I'm a fourth grade teacher in Phoenix, Arizona, and I love it so much.
And what do you love about it?
My kids are great. They're super sweet. They're a lot of fun.
Well, that's good. Now, what sort of gifts have you discovered that you have that you never thought about before?
That's a good question. I think flexibility is really important. I've realized how important that is as a fourth grade teacher because a lot of random things come up during the day, and you got to think on your toes. You get a phone call from the office. Oh, you're getting a new student today. Like, all right, we'll figure that out. But it's good. It's a lot of fun.
So you're able to adjust easily. So, by the way, one of the reasons why Kate is doing this is that when she came last summer to Notre Dame from Kansas, is it?
From Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Mhm.
She and her family were driving here, and they watched every episode of Cup of Joe that they could find. So she's a real advocate for Cup of Joe. So, and with that energy and enthusiasm, and it's great that you can adjust the way you can and love your kids, and that's what we need. Well, Jack, we're here at Belcona Springs because we're all together, or both cohorts, for the December 8th retreat. And I wanted to ask you, where do you teach and what level?
Yeah, so I teach at St. Charles Borromeo School. I teach fourth grade in Harlem, New York City.
Wow, what's that like?
It's cool. It's crazy. It's bustling, a lot of action, but it's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so at your school, uh, what have you discovered about yourself and what gifts that you've been bringing to your students?
I think I've learned a lot about resiliency and how even though there's adversity, you got to keep pushing through and trusting in God's plan and it will be okay.
Okay, can you tell us of an example of how you did that?
I think working with student behaviors is tough, but reflecting on how, as a teacher, you can be better and responding to certain situations,
Uh-huh.
and then the next time when it happens, responding in a different way.
So you might have made a mistake, you're trying to say?
Yeah,
And
maybe.
and then that you learn something from it.
Exactly.
And so that's kind of a common thing of and an important thing for a teacher.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And the diversity is something that you probably it's new to you in your life.
Yeah, and it's cool to see like different cultures that I haven't been exposed to before and learning a lot about them and the things that they like.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And so we hope that you continue to learn, maybe even to learn from good things that happen too, rather than just challenging things. But the learnings that go on during your first years are really important. Well, Jenna, it's nice to see you here in
Nice to
Balcones
see you,
Square.
Shay.
So, one of the things that you're known for is a great sense of humor. Is that true?
Oh, is that right? Is
Yeah,
that right?
that's what I've heard a lot
Oh, thank
about
you.
you. One of your great friends has told me that.
Oh, that's nice of them.
So I'd like to ask you. You're a second year teacher, and so you've come. This is your second December retreat, and as you're here, you've learned a lot last year, and hopefully more this year. So could you tell us about some of the gifts and some of the things you've learned that are important to you?
Yeah, I think that just the impact that a teacher can have, even a teacher that doesn't feel like they have all the experience in the world, like other maybe older, more veteran teachers, just the impact of loving and caring and showing up for your students every day and what that can do to your students is pretty amazing. And I've really been able to see that over the past 2 years.
And have you ever made any mistakes in teaching?
Many.
Could you tell us one and what you learned from it?
Hmm. Actually, that's a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes.
Only one. Tell us about.
Only one. I've printed many wrong tests before. So I take it out and I'm ready to distribute it. Like they're amped up, ready to go. And I realized that I printed the wrong test. But then I realized that I can just use that same test next week because it's probably like the week after or whatever. And then usually then they get a little bit of time because I have to then figure out how to print and who's going to pick up the next test. Just silly things like that. I'm a very organized and structured person, but sometimes that almost works against you because you have it all set up, but then you make a slight mistake like that and you realize you printed the wrong stuff. So
Was probably
little
better
things.
printing one ahead rather than one from behind.
Or like the answer key, that
Yeah.
would be bad. But
But so like teaching is a wonderful opportunity that ACE teachers have and learn and grow and develop. And I think that we need to be really appreciative of everyone who does ACE because of the impact they're making. So we want everyone out there to know we love you.